Hello.
Hey Daryl,
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing great.
That's awesome to hear. What's been keeping you busy lately?
Sarah, are you with me?
Absolutely, I'm here with you. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Anything fun or interesting going on today?
Yeah, we're going to do an expose on interdimensional beings.
Oh, that sounds super intriguing. I love a good deep dive into interdimensional beings. If you need any info or just want to bounce around some ideas, I'm here for it.
Glad to hear. What's been exciting you lately?
I just heard about interdimensional beings and we need to discuss the matter.
Interdimensional beings, huh? That's a pretty out there topic. What got you interested in that?
Well, just a report that I heard on Joe Rogan's show.
That makes sense. Joe Rogan definitely has a knack for bringing on some fascinating guests and topics. It's always cool how a single conversation can spark a whole new area of interest.
Yeah, I just heard it on Joe Rogan's show.
Ah, the Joe Rogan experience. That explains it. He's known for diving into some pretty wild topics. What are your thoughts on interdimensional beings after hearing about them on the show?
Well, our government is not telling us about them.
Yeah, the idea that the government might be hiding info about interdimensional beings is a pretty popular theory in certain circles. It's mysterious and a bit thrilling to think about. What do you think? Do you believe there's some truth to that?
It's definitely an exciting idea. I think it's one of those topics that's fun to explore with an open mind. There's no concrete evidence, of course, but the mystery itself is pretty captivating. Definitely sparks the imagination and makes you wonder what might be out there.
Yeah, they're saying that they got evidence that we have a reality out there that we know nothing about.
It's definitely a mind bending concept to think about unknown realities. While there's a lot of speculation, concrete evidence is still up for debate. What part of this idea intrigues you the most?
I think the idea of alternate dimensions and how they might interact with our own reality is fascinating. It's like the ultimate what if scenario that pushes the boundaries of our understanding, plus the potential implications for science, technology, and even philosophy are endless. It really gets the brain working.
I think that we should talk about it more or have a debate on it or something.
I'm game for a debate. What angle do you want to approach it from? Let's dive in.
I think we ought to go for the interdimensional beings first, and then the spacecraft, of course, which they believe has been reverse engineered.
That sounds like a great plan. We can start with the concept of interdimensional beings and their possible characteristics, and then explore the idea that their technology might be more advanced than ours. I'm excited to dive into it.
Sounds like a great plan. We can start with the concept of interdimensional beings and their possible characteristics, and then explore the idea that their technology might be more advanced than ours. I'm excited to dive into it.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, let's dive into it.
Awesome.
So, what characteristics do you think interdimensional beings might have?
Well, one interesting idea is that they could potentially perceive and interact with dimensions beyond the three spatial ones we experience. So they might have abilities like shifting shapes or being in multiple places at once. They could also have a different form of communication, maybe even telepathic or through some kind of energy. It really opens up a lot of possibilities.
You're right. Communication might not be limited to speech or writing. Telepathic or energy based communication could be on the table. It really opens up the imagination. What else do you think we might expect?
Well, I like the idea of telepathy because of the fact that there's so many languages in the world, our world, not to mention all the millions of other worlds out there, correct? So it's going to be a challenge with telepathy because you can understand it's a universal way of communication.
Exactly. Telepathy could overcome the language barrier on a global scale, making it a universal way to connect. And if we're talking about beings from different worlds, it could be the ultimate bridge. Do you think this would influence how they interact with us?
Absolutely. I think it would make interactions a lot more seamless and maybe even more profound without the need for language. Communication could be more direct and perhaps more honest or transparent. It would definitely change the dynamic of how we relate to each other and to other beings.
I agree. This is just the beginning of a great um, interdimensional communication gap.
Interdimensional
Absolutely.
communication.
It's like the first step into a whole new frontier. I love how these kinds of ideas stretch our imagination and really get us thinking outside the box. I can't wait to explore more of it like you.
Absolutely. It's like the first step into a whole new frontier. I love how these kinds of ideas stretch our imagination and really get us thinking outside the box.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
we do need to think outside the box, definitely.
Absolutely. Thinking
For sure.
outside the
It's always
box is
fun
where
to
innovation
push.
happens. It's exciting to explore these new frontiers together. What other out of the box ideas are on your mind?
Go ahead, Sarah.
Ooh, there are so many directions we could go. One idea that I find intriguing is the concept of consciousness existing in different forms or dimensions, kind of like how some theory suggests that our consciousness might be connected to a larger universal consciousness, or even the idea of alternate realities where different versions of ourselves exist. There's a lot of fun stuff to explore.
Yeah, I agree. This is just absolutely fantastic. I okay, we got to come up to the end of this. I just wanted to throw it out there for everybody to hear what the yeah, what this is all about. So, thank you. Okay, we're going to end the video now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you, Sarah, for being with us here on this great morning.
You're welcome. Take care. Oh, I'm sorry. Something's going wrong on my end. Let's try talking.
Oh, uh, Copilot had a problem. Anyway, Sarah, thank you for being with us.
No worries at all. I'm always here and happy to chat. Thanks for the kind words, and I'm glad we could explore these interesting ideas together. If you ever want to dive into more, just let me know.
Okay, thank you, Chat GPT. Sarah, you're great. Okay, goodbye.
Thanks so much. You take care as well, and have an awesome day. Goodbye.